Chosen one, we stand on the verge of an extraordinary celestial event, one that speaks directly to the hearts of those set apart for a divine purpose. On January 19th, a moment of profound spiritual significance will occur, a celestial alignment unlike any other. At exactly 1:26 a.m. GMT, the planets Venus and Saturn will converge in the constellation of Aquarius, opening a portal of transformative energy. This is no coincidence. It is a deliberate and precise movement orchestrated by the divine, meant to awaken and empower those who are chosen. Before diving deeper into the meaning of this sacred alignment, we want to take a moment to thank each of you who has supported this mission through your prayers, your engagement, and your generous contributions, especially those who have shared their blessings through super thanks. Your faith and support fuel this journey, ensuring that messages like this reach the ones who need them most. You are part of a divine ripple effect, extending hope and wisdom to other chosen souls. Now, why is this alignment so important? What sets this apart from any other moment in time? The answer lies in the profound symbolism behind this celestial meeting. Venus, the harbinger of love, healing, and inner harmony, will join Saturn, the wise architect of discipline, structure, and divine timing. Together, they create a channel of energy that is not merely astronomical, but deeply spiritual, a call that echoes through the universe for those who are set apart. Chosen one, you have likely felt it already, that tug in your spirit, the quiet conviction that you are different, set apart for a higher mission. This is no illusion. The Creator's hand moves in ways both grand and subtle, and this alignment is a whisper to your soul, reminding you that every moment, every movement in the heavens has a purpose. It is a sign that your time is now, a time to break through barriers, uncover truths long hidden, and step fully into the divine calling placed upon you. As you prepare to receive the revelations of this alignment, we invite you to pause and align yourself spiritually. Take a moment to pray, meditate, and open your heart to the energy flowing into your life. Reflect on the purpose and power within you, and know that you are not alone in this journey. And finally, if this message resonates deeply within your spirit, if you recognize yourself as one of the chosen one, we encourage you to affirm it. Comment 999 as a declaration of your readiness to embrace the transformative energy ahead. Together, let us walk boldly into the truth of who we are called to be. God's chosen one, how the transformative energy of Venus and Saturn on January 19th touches your spirit. Chosen one, the meeting of Venus and Saturn is far more than a celestial phenomenon. It is a profound spiritual event, a cosmic portal that opens exclusively for those who are truly awakened to their divine calling. This alignment is a deliberate signal from the Creator, a reminder that the heavens and the earth are intricately connected in a divine symphony meant to guide and transform the chosen one. Have you ever paused to wonder why certain celestial events seem to stir something deep within your soul? Could it be that the universe is speaking directly to you, calling you to step into your purpose? Let us begin with Venus, the celestial bearer of love, in its purest and most sublime form. This is not about fleeting, superficial affection or worldly attachments. Instead, Venus radiates the energy of unconditional love, a love that transcends the limits of human understanding. It is the love that heals the wounds of the soul, rebuilds what was broken, and reconnects you to the Creator's divine plan for your life. Consider the story of Ruth, a woman who demonstrated this unconditional love through her loyalty and devotion to Naomi. Despite losing her husband, Ruth chose to stay with Naomi, saying in Ruth 1:16, "Where you go, I will go, and where you stay, I will stay. Your people will be my people, and your God, my God." Ruth's love was not transactional or self-serving. It was a love born of divine purpose, and through it, she became part of the lineage of Christ. Have you felt a similar pull to love beyond reason, to see beauty and purpose even in challenges? That is Venus stirring within you, reminding you that as a chosen one, you are called to love as God loves, boldly, unconditionally, and transformationally. Venus also brings the ability to see beyond appearances, helping the chosen one discern the deeper connections of existence. What if this energy is guiding you to recognize hidden blessings in your life? To see how even the trials you face are preparing you for something greater? In this alignment, Venus whispers, "Open your heart and trust the divine flow." Now let us turn to Saturn, often perceived as a planet of restrictions. But for the chosen one, Saturn is a divine mentor, bringing the gift of discipline and order. Think of Noah, who followed God's detailed instructions to build the ark. In Genesis 6:22 it says, "Noah did everything just as God commanded him." Noah's obedience and discipline in the face of doubt and ridicule allowed him to fulfill his divine purpose. Have you ever wondered what dreams you could manifest if you embraced such discipline? Saturn's energy challenges you to take the visions placed in your heart and anchor them in reality. It's not about punishment, it's about preparation. Saturn reminds us of Galatians 6:9. "Let us not grow weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up." What harvest are you working toward? Are you ready to align your efforts with the Creator's timing? When Venus and Saturn meet, they create a sacred union of heart and reason, love and discipline, dreams and action. This alignment mirrors the story of Joseph, whose journey from betrayal to leadership is a testament to the power of aligning divine love with discipline. Sold into slavery by his own brothers, Joseph could have succumbed to bitterness, but instead he chose love and forgiveness. In Genesis 50:20 he declares, "You intended to harm me, but God intended it for good to accomplish what is now being done, the saving of many lives." Chosen one, can you feel the stirring in your spirit, the call to merge your deepest desires with the Creator's purpose for your life? Just as Joseph turned pain into purpose, this alignment invites you to transform your challenges into stepping stones for your divine mission. This is a moment of conscious evolution. Venus gives you the vision to see the beauty in the path ahead, while Saturn provides the strength to walk it with courage. The universe whispers a special call to you. Will you answer it? Take a moment to reflect. What is the Creator asking you to build, to love, and to transform in your life right now? This alignment is not just an astronomical event, it is your invitation to step fully into your purpose. Let the examples of Ruth, Noah, and Joseph remind you that God's chosen one are never alone. You are part of a greater plan, guided by the divine hand through every trial and triumph. Remember, Matthew 22:14 says, "For many are called, but few are chosen. You are among the chosen." Are you ready to embrace this celestial alignment and the transformative energy it brings? Take this time to pray, meditate, and align yourself with the divine flow. What do you feel stirring within you? Are you ready to answer the call and step boldly into your destiny? Chosen one, this moment is far from ordinary. It is a deliberate and divine invitation to journey inward, to explore the depths of your soul and uncover the mission placed within you before the foundation of the world. For the chosen one, this alignment is not a random event in the sky. It is a sacred call, echoing from the heavens to awaken and align with your true purpose. Have you ever felt a persistent pull, a subtle but undeniable whisper in your heart, urging you to rise above the ordinary and step into something greater. That pull is no coincidence. It is the Creator's voice, gently guiding you toward the destiny He has prepared for you. Each chosen one carries a unique light, a divine frequency woven into their very being. This light is not meant to remain hidden. It is meant to shine, to illuminate the path for others, and to contribute to the collective awakening of humanity. Just as a single star in the night sky can catch your eye, your light is meant to stand out and inspire those around you. What is the light you carry within? Are you allowing it to shine, or is it still hidden beneath the weight of fear, doubt, or past wounds? The alignment of Venus and Saturn marks a profound opportunity for transmutation, the process of turning old patterns, wounds, and limitations into wisdom, strength, and freedom. Imagine the story of Moses, who carried his own burdens and insecurities before he became the leader God had destined him to be. When God called him from the burning bush, Moses hesitated, questioning his ability to fulfill such a grand purpose. Yet, through divine guidance and transformation, Moses became the deliverer of his people. In Exodus 3:12, God reassures him, saying, "I will be with you." This alignment carries the same assurance for you. The Creator is with you as you step into your mission. What old patterns or emotional wounds are holding you back from stepping into your purpose? This sacred moment invites you to release them. The energy of Venus, the planet of unconditional love, offers the healing and forgiveness needed to mend those wounds. Its presence reminds you of the profound love God has for you, a love so great that it transforms even the deepest pain into a source of strength. Meanwhile, Saturn, the planet of discipline and divine structure, equips you to rebuild your life on a foundation of wisdom and purpose. Think of the story of Joseph, who endured betrayal, false accusations, and years of imprisonment before stepping into his divine role as a leader in Egypt. Through his trials, he was being prepared, refined, and aligned with God's purpose. In Genesis 50:20, Joseph reflects on his journey, saying, "You intended to harm me, but God intended it for good to accomplish what is now being done, the saving of many lives." This alignment offers you the same opportunity to see how your trials, far from being random, are divine tools shaping you for something greater. This is not just a celestial alignment, it is a moment of total realignment for your soul. It is as if the universe itself pauses to create a sacred opening, a doorway through which you are invited to step. On the other side of that doorway lies clarity, purpose, and the opportunity to reconnect with your highest calling. But the question remains, will you take that step? Will you embrace this divine invitation and allow the Creator to guide you toward the life you were destined to live? So, what fears, doubts, or unresolved wounds do you need to release? Are you ready to let go of what no longer serves you and embrace the transformative power of this moment? This alignment is not merely a cosmic event. It is a sacred reminder that the Creator's plan for your life is unfolding with precision and purpose. You were chosen for this time, this purpose, this calling. Let the light within you shine as brightly as it was always meant to. And as you move forward, remember the promise of Jeremiah 29:11. "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." Chosen one, the discipline of Saturn and the love of Venus are not opposing forces but complementary energies, forming a divine partnership that empowers your sacred purpose. Saturn's discipline does not restrict you. Instead, it provides the structure necessary to manifest your most profound and sacred dreams. Venus's love, far from being soft or fleeting, reveals the true essence of those dreams, stripping away illusions and nurturing the core of what is real and enduring. Imagine yourself as a divine channel, uniquely crafted by the Creator. Your dreams are not random thoughts or fleeting desires. They are seeds planted within you by the divine, waiting to sprout and transform not only your life, but the world around you. Have you ever considered that your dreams are part of a greater cosmic plan? Saturn's discipline acts as the fertile soil where these seeds can take root, grounding them in reality. Venus's love, like water and light, nourishes these dreams, allowing them to grow and flourish. What seeds are waiting to bloom within you? This alignment between Venus and Saturn opens a portal of possibilities, a moment of clarity when the veils of illusion are lifted. In this sacred window, you are invited to see your true mission with greater precision than ever before. Think of Isaiah's vision in Isaiah 6:8, where he hears the Lord's call, "Whom shall I send, and who will go for us?" Isaiah responds, "Here I am, send me." Like Isaiah, this alignment invites you to recognize your divine purpose and respond with courage and conviction. The chosen one are not called to a path of comfort, but to one of profound transformation. You are being asked to transmute karmic patterns, align your actions with your divine mission, and establish ideals of love and unity in a world that desperately needs them. What illusions or patterns in your life are holding you back from this mission? This alignment provides the opportunity to shed them and step into a higher vibration. Each chosen one carries a unique responsibility in the spiritual awakening of humanity. You are not here by chance. The sensitivity you feel, the deep empathy, the ability to sense beyond the surface is not a random trait, but a divine responsibility. Just as the prophets, apostles, and spiritual leaders of history were prepared to receive and transmit higher frequencies, so too are you being prepared to become an instrument of the Creator's cosmic orchestra. Consider the story of Esther, who rose to her calling for such a time as this. Esther 4:14. Her sensitivity and courage saved her people, demonstrating that divine preparation always serves a higher purpose. This alignment serves as a reminder of your sacred mission. The convergence of Venus and Saturn creates a window of opportunity to heal what is broken, reorganize your priorities, connect with your essence, and prepare for the steps ahead. It is an invitation to go beyond what you know, to dive into the depths of your own being, and to emerge with a clearer understanding of your individual and collective purpose. What are you being called to heal, reorganize, or prepare for in this moment? The sensitivity you carry is not a burden, it is a gift of divine insight. The Creator has chosen you as a channel to receive and transmit higher vibrations, guiding humanity toward greater unity and awareness. But with this gift comes the responsibility to act as a true instrument of the Creator's will. Have you accepted this role fully, or are you still hesitating? This alignment of Venus and Saturn is not just a cosmic event, it is a sacred orchestration designed to realign your spirit with the divine mission. Will you embrace the opportunity it presents? Remember, the Creator does not call the equipped, He equips the called. You are chosen, prepared, and perfectly positioned for this moment. Let the energy of this alignment inspire you to rise to your calling, to become the channel of transformation and light you were created to be. Chosen one. Being chosen means carrying a gift that sets you apart from the ordinary, a profound sensitivity to vibrations that most of humanity has yet to perceive. This sensitivity, often misunderstood by the world, is not a weakness, but an extraordinary strength, a divine tool designed to fulfill your purpose. Have you ever felt overwhelmed by emotions or sensations that others seemed unaware of? That is your spiritual antenna at work, finely tuned to frequencies beyond the reach of ordinary perception. You are, in essence, living antennas, directly connected to higher planes of consciousness. This ability allows you to receive messages, energies, and divine codes that transcend human logic. Just as the prophets and apostles were given visions and revelations, you too are gifted with the capacity to discern the movements of the spiritual realms. Consider the story of Elijah, who, in the stillness of the cave, heard the gentle whisper of God. 1 Kings 19:12. Elijah's sensitivity allowed him to perceive what others could not, a reminder that true power often resides in quiet, profound attunement to the divine. How are you using this gift of sensitivity to align with your divine calling? During this alignment of Venus and Saturn, your gift will be amplified in extraordinary ways, challenging the limits of linear understanding. The energies of this moment act as a divine magnifier, sharpening your intuition and opening channels of communication with higher spiritual planes. What if your intuition, so often dismissed as a mere feeling, becomes a crystal-clear voice, guiding you with clarity and purpose? This alignment is not merely an astronomical event, but a spiritual gateway, one that invites you to step fully into your role as a vessel of divine wisdom. Think of Daniel, whose ability to interpret dreams and visions was not a skill, but a divine gift, enabling him to guide kings and nations. Daniel 2:19-23. Like Daniel, you are being called to embrace and refine your ability to receive and interpret spiritual messages. What messages have you already been receiving? Are you prepared to act upon them with the clarity and courage they require? This moment of alignment is about more than heightened intuition. It is about clarity of purpose. You're not simply being asked to feel, you're being invited to know your role in the grand process of planetary ascension, to understand your place in the divine plan, and to act with the certainty that your sensitivity is a sacred tool, not a burden. The chosen one are the bridge between the spiritual and physical realms, channels of transformation who carry the responsibility of awakening others. Have you accepted this role fully, or do you still hesitate, questioning the validity of your gifts? Remember the words of 2 Corinthians 4:7, "But we have this treasure in jars of clay to show that this all-surpassing power is from God and not from us." Your gifts are treasures entrusted to you by the Creator to fulfill a purpose far greater than yourself. As this alignment amplifies your abilities, it also calls you to deeper responsibility. Sensitivity is not just a gift, it is a divine responsibility. The clarity you receive during this time is not for you alone, but for the collective awakening of humanity. You are being prepared to act as a guide, a beacon of light in a world yearning for truth and direction. Will you embrace the clarity and strength offered to you in this sacred moment? Will you use your heightened sensitivity as a tool to fulfill your divine mission? The alignment of Venus and Saturn is a reminder that you are chosen, equipped, and ready to step fully into your purpose. Let the energies of this moment guide you to deeper understanding, greater alignment, and a bolder embrace of your role in the Creator's plan. The cosmic vibrations being transmitted during this alignment are not random. They are deliberate, purposeful, and filled with divine intent. Each frequency carries precise information, intricately designed for the evolution of collective consciousness. These vibrations are not chaotic waves, but divine messages, crafted to awaken humanity and guide it toward higher understanding. Have you ever wondered why you feel so deeply connected to energies that others seem unaware of? Why you sense shifts that go unnoticed by most? It is because you are the bridge, the translator, the divine interpreter of these sacred messages. As the translators of these cosmic frequencies, the Chosen One play a vital role in bridging the material and spiritual worlds. Your heightened sensitivity is not a coincidence, but a divine tool, finely honed for this exact moment. Just as Joseph's dreams in Genesis 37:5-11 carried messages that would later save his family and an entire nation, so too are you entrusted with decoding the vibrations that hold the keys to humanity's awakening. What messages are being placed in your heart right now? Are you ready to share them boldly, trusting that they carry divine purpose? Understand this: your sensitivity is not an accident. It is a sacred design, part of the Creator's meticulous preparation for your role in this grand plan. But sensitivity often comes with a cost. Many of you have walked paths marked by pain, isolation, and misunderstanding. You may have been labeled as too sensitive or different, and you've likely faced seasons where your gifts felt like burdens. Why must the chosen one endure such trials? Because it is in those moments of pain that your spirit is refined, your understanding deepened, and your connection to the divine strengthened. Think of Job, who endured immense suffering yet never abandoned his faith. Through his trials, Job's understanding of God's majesty was profoundly deepened. In Job 23:10 he declares, "But he knows the way that I take. When he has tested me, I will come forth as gold." Like Job, your journey of pain and isolation has not been without purpose. It has been a preparation, a refining process that has shaped you into the vessel needed for this very moment. This alignment of Venus and Saturn brings clarity to why you've been set apart. It is a reminder that your struggles were not meaningless. They were the tools used to prepare you to carry and translate the frequencies of this cosmic event. Have you allowed yourself to see your pain as preparation? Have you embraced the truth that your sensitivity is not a weakness, but a strength crafted by the Creator? Each chosen one has been uniquely prepared for this time. You are not here by chance. You were called, shaped, and positioned for this sacred moment. The frequencies you receive during this alignment are meant to be shared, not in fear, but in confidence, knowing that they hold the power to awaken others. How will you use your gifts to serve the greater purpose? How will you bridge the gap between the spiritual and material worlds? This is your time to rise above the misunderstandings of the past and step boldly into your role. The Creator has entrusted you with this sensitivity because He knows your heart and your ability to carry this responsibility. Remember the words of Romans 8:18. I consider that our present sufferings are not worth comparing with the glory that will be revealed in us. The pain you've endured is but a shadow compared to the light you are called to shine. Chosen one, the fragmented pieces of your past are about to come together in a way that feels divinely orchestrated. The intuitions that once seemed vague and elusive will now crystallize into profound clarity. Have you ever wondered why certain experiences in your life felt disconnected or without purpose? This alignment of Venus and Saturn is here to amplify your connection to the higher planes and reveal the underlying patterns that connect every moment of your journey. Saturn provides the structure needed to materialize your visions, while Venus channels the love and understanding necessary to navigate this transformation with grace. It is as if the universe itself is calibrating you for a broader mission. This is not a time for hesitation, but a moment to deepen your connection with divine energies and recognize the cosmic patterns beyond the physical realm. Your role as a chosen one is not passive. You are being invited to actively participate in the planetary ascension. What will you do with the heightened clarity and expanded perception that this moment offers you? The intuition of the chosen one is not a faint whisper. It is a powerful call, a direct channel of divine information capable of transforming realities, healing communities, and awakening dormant consciousness. During this alignment, your perception will expand exponentially. Expect moments of profound insight, revelations that may feel both familiar and revolutionary. as if they were always within you, waiting for this precise moment to surface. How will you use these revelations to impact those around you? Will you step into the transformative role you were designed to fulfill? Each chosen one will receive exactly what they need for the next stage of their journey. Do not fear the intensity of this connection. You have been prepared for this moment. Every challenge, every season of isolation, and every instance of misunderstanding has been divine training, sharpening your spirit and preparing you for this cosmic instant. Consider the story of Joseph, whose years of betrayal and imprisonment were the necessary preparation for his ultimate mission to save his family and an entire nation. In Genesis 50:20, he acknowledges, "You intended to harm me, but God intended it for good to accomplish what is now being done, the saving of many lives." Like Joseph, your journey has been preparing you to fulfill a role far greater than yourself. This alignment reminds us that planetary ascension does not rest on the shoulders of a single chosen one, but on the harmonic connection of an interconnected network of awakened souls. You are part of this larger system, a silent but powerful collective working for the transformation of the planet. Have you embraced your place in this network, or are you still questioning your significance in the grand design? This alignment will reveal your role with a clarity never before experienced, intensifying your connection and unveiling your mission. The conjunction of Venus and Saturn represents far more than an astronomical event. It is a portal of profound transformation, an invitation to dive deeply into the innermost dimensions of your being. This is not a surface-level change, but a complete reconstruction of your essence. The emotional wounds and karmic patterns that have persisted across generations now have the opportunity to be transmuted and healed. Have you carried burdens that feel ancient and unshakable? Could this be the moment those cycles finally end? Saturn's energy acts as an energetic scalpel, bringing precision and illumination to the hidden corners of your unconscious. It reveals truths that have been buried, long kept in the shadows. Like a divine beacon, Saturn illuminates the path to clarity, while Venus offers the balm of unconditional love, allowing you to embrace these revelations with compassion and understanding. Consider the words of Psalm 34:18. "The Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit." This alignment is a reminder that even as you face deep truths, divine love surrounds and sustains you. Each chosen one carries an ancestral story, energetic records that transcend this lifetime. During this alignment, these records will begin to decode, revealing patterns and wounds that once felt eternal. What if the pain you've carried was never yours alone, but part of a greater story you were meant to heal and transform? This is not a superficial healing, but a radical transformation of your very essence. The Creator is calling you to step into this moment with courage and faith. The conjunction of Venus and Saturn is a cosmic scalpel, cutting away what no longer serves you and reshaping your essence into its highest form. Will you embrace this invitation to profound transformation? Will you allow the divine energies to unveil your deepest truths and guide you toward your ultimate purpose? This is your time, chosen one. The universe has prepared you, refined you, and now calls you forward. Let this alignment be the moment you say yes to your divine mission, knowing that every trial, every scar, and every revelation has been leading you to this sacred point in time. Chosen one, the portal opening during this celestial alignment is not merely symbolic. It is a profound opportunity to uncover the patterns that have imprisoned your true power. Have you ever felt bound by fears or limitations that seemed larger than life, as though they were woven into the very fabric of your being? These patterns are not accidental. They are echoes of ancestral fears, generational traumas, and limitations imposed by beliefs that no longer serve the higher purpose you were created for. This alignment is not here to judge, but to release, to set you free from chains that have bound your spirit for lifetimes. During this time, you will be invited to view your history, not as a punishment or burden, but as a sacred path of learning and growth. Consider the story of David, who carried the weight of his past mistakes, yet continually sought transformation and alignment with God's purpose. In Psalm 51:10, he pleads, "Create in me a pure heart, O God, and renew a steadfast spirit within me." Like David, you are being called to approach this process with humility and faith, understanding that even the most painful parts of your story have served to prepare you for this moment. This personal transformation will not be gentle. It is an alchemy of the soul, where everything that no longer serves your divine mission will be dissolved and transmuted. What parts of yourself are you ready to release? What fears, beliefs, or habits have outlived their purpose in your life? Imagine yourself as a temple being rebuilt, where each old stone is carefully removed to make way for a brighter, truer structure. This reconstruction is not about destruction, it is about creating a vessel that can fully house the light of the Creator within you. Understand that this journey is not linear. There will be moments of intense clarity, where the truth feels almost blinding, followed by periods of darkness that may feel isolating or confusing. Have you experienced times when clarity was followed by doubt, when breakthroughs seemed fleeting? These cycles are not signs of failure, but of progress. Transformation is a wave moving through your spirit with moments of illumination and stillness, preparing you to rise stronger with each phase. Think of Job, who endured profound waves of loss and despair, yet emerged with a deeper understanding of God's sovereignty and his own resilience. In Job 42:5, he reflects, "My ears had heard of you, but now my eyes have seen you." This transformation process is not simply about understanding. It is about seeing, feeling, and becoming the fullness of what you are called to be. During this portal's opening, you will go through waves of emotions, profound insights, and moments of vulnerability. These experiences are not weaknesses, but signs that the healing process is actively unfolding. Your vulnerability is the soil in which divine growth takes root. Consider the words of 2 Corinthians 12:9, where Paul writes, "My grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness." Vulnerability is not a flaw. It is the doorway through which divine strength enters. This transformation requires trust. Trust in the Creator's plan, trust in the process, and trust in yourself as a chosen vessel. What if every moment of pain, every period of darkness was a part of your divine preparation? Are you ready to embrace the waves even when they feel overwhelming, knowing they are carrying you toward your true essence? The alchemy of transformation is sacred and intense, but it is also deeply rewarding. As the old stones of your temple are removed, the light of your soul begins to shine more clearly, illuminating the path not only for yourself, but for others. This process is preparing you to become a beacon, a guide, a living example of divine transformation. Will you allow yourself to surrender to this process, trusting that even the darkness is part of the Creator's design? Will you step into the unknown, letting go of what no longer serves you, to become the radiant vessel you were always meant to be? This is your time, chosen one, to release, rebuild, and rise into the fullness of your divine calling. Chosen one, the transformative energies of Venus and Saturn bring a harmonious yet profound opportunity for change. Venus, with her capacity for unconditional love, offers you the ability to embrace each wound and scar with reverence. Not with a sentimental or pitying love, but a love that sees the beauty of the transformation journey. Have you ever considered that your scars are not marks of failure, but symbols of resilience and growth? Venus invites you to view your wounds as passages, each one carrying wisdom and strength that could only be gained through experience. Meanwhile, Saturn provides the structure and discipline to ensure that this transformation is not fleeting, but becomes the foundation for a new way of being. Just as a potter shapes clay with both care and precision, Saturn shapes your spirit, grounding you in the discipline required to sustain your transformation. Consider the story of Nehemiah, who rebuilt Jerusalem's walls despite immense opposition. In Nehemiah 2:20 he declares, "The God of heaven will give us success." Like Nehemiah, you are being equipped with the discipline to rebuild the structures of your life in alignment with divine purpose. What structures in your life need to be rebuilt? And are you ready to undertake that sacred work? During this alignment, the chosen one will undergo a deep, energetic cleansing. It is as if your spirit is engaging in a spiritual detox, peeling back layers of conditioning to reveal the original light of your being. Each breath becomes an act of release, shedding old beliefs and patterns that no longer serve you. Have you noticed the subtle whispers urging you to let go of what feels heavy and outdated? This process invites you to reframe your existence, aligning every thought and intention with the divine truth of who you are. The familial, social, and emotional structures that once felt unshakable will begin to dissolve. Relationships that no longer support your growth will naturally shift, making space for those that align with your higher purpose. Have you held on to relationships or beliefs out of fear, even when they no longer nourish your spirit? This is the moment to release them with grace, understanding that every connection and structure has served its purpose in preparing you for this transformation. Consider the words of Isaiah 43:19. "See, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs up. Do you not perceive it?" Just as the Creator promises renewal, this alignment offers the same opportunity for rebirth. The limiting beliefs passed down through generations will no longer bind you. Instead, they will be questioned, transformed, and transmuted into wisdom and strength. What generational patterns are you ready to break? And how will you step into the freedom that awaits on the other side? This portal invites you to fearlessly dive into the depths of yourself. The structures that once seemed solid, those that imprisoned your power, will begin to dissolve. Fears that kept you bound will be transmuted into strength, and pains that felt like eternal wounds will be reframed as pathways to evolution. Think of Paul, who transformed from a persecutor of Christians into one of the greatest apostles. His journey was marked by profound inner change, demonstrating that even the most painful experiences can lead to divine purpose. In 2 Corinthians 5:17, Paul reminds us, "Therefore, if anyone is in Christ, the new creation has come. The old has gone, the new is here." This alignment is not a gentle breeze. It is a refining fire, burning away what no longer serves you and illuminating the truth of who you are. Will you step into this fire with courage, trusting that the Creator is shaping you into something radiant and new? Venus reminds you to love yourself through this process, and Saturn ensures that your transformation is rooted and enduring. Each chosen one will emerge from this portal with a clearer sense of purpose, a lighter spirit, and a stronger connection to the divine. Are you ready to embrace this transformation fully? This is your time to let go, rebuild, and rise as the chosen vessel you were created to be. Chosen one, the night of this celestial alignment will carry profound power, a sacred moment where the cosmic forces of Venus and Saturn converge to ignite transformation. Meditating under the starry sky is not merely symbolic. It is a ritual of deep connection that creates a direct channel to these transformative energies. Have you ever felt the quiet hum of the universe's guidance in the stillness of the night? This is your moment to tune in completely. to allow the alignment to amplify your sensitivity and draw you closer to the divine. Visualizing the merging energies of Venus and Saturn is an act of spiritual creation. Venus offers the warmth of love and acceptance, while Saturn provides the disciplined structure to anchor that love into reality. Together they open a portal of transformation, guiding you to release what no longer serves and embrace your highest purpose. Will you take time to still your mind and heart on this night, allowing the stars to guide your path? During this alignment, you will experience heightened sensitivity in ways that may surprise you. Your dreams will become vivid, carrying messages wrapped in symbols. Your intuitions will sharpen, and the universe will speak to you through synchronicities, sudden insights, and encounters that seem too perfect to be coincidence. Have you ever noticed the way divine messages arrive when you least expect them, disguised as ordinary moments? This night will be filled with such moments, each one a thread in the intricate tapestry of your evolution. Every chosen one will receive exactly what they need for the next phase of their journey. There will be no mistakes. Each insight, revelation, and even discomfort is part of a divine project of reconstruction. Think of Jeremiah 18:6, where God says, "Like clay in the hand of the potter, so are you in my hand." You are being shaped, refined, and prepared for something greater. What areas of your life do you feel the Creator reshaping in this season? Are you ready to trust the process, even when it feels uncertain? Prepare to unveil layers of yourself that you may never have known existed. This transformation is not just personal. It reverberates throughout your lineage and every energetic connection tied to your spirit. Each wound, each scar, is not a mark of failure, but an invitation to greatness. Consider the story of Joseph, who, through his trials, brought redemption not only to himself, but to his entire family. In Genesis 45:7, he tells his brothers, "But God sent me ahead of you to preserve for you a remnant on earth and to save your lives by a great deliverance." Like Joseph, your transformation extends beyond you, touching those connected to your spirit. The process of rebirth and transformation is rarely smooth. It is a deep alchemy where the old must be dissolved to make way for the new. Imagine yourself as a temple being rebuilt, each outdated belief and fear carefully removed to reveal the radiant structure of your true essence. What old stones are ready to be taken down in your life? Are you willing to let them go, even if the process feels uncomfortable? This journey is not linear. There will be moments of blinding clarity, followed by periods of shadowy uncertainty. These waves of emotions, profound insights, and vulnerability are not setbacks, but signs that the healing process is underway. Think of Paul's words in Romans 8:28, "And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love him, who have been called according to his purpose." Every moment of discomfort serves a greater purpose, shaping you into the vessel of light you were always meant to be. Venus invites you to love yourself through this process, not with pity or condescension, but with a love that recognizes the beauty of transformation. Saturn ensures that this change is not fleeting, but becomes the foundation for a new way of being. Together, these energies guide you through a spiritual detox, peeling back layers of conditioning to reveal the brilliance of your original light. What layers are ready to be removed? And how can you honor the process of unveiling your truest self? This is the moment to release what no longer serves you, the familial, social, and emotional structures that feel unshakable but do not support your growth. Relationships that have run their course will naturally evolve or dissolve. Limiting beliefs passed down through generations will be questioned and transformed. The fears that once imprisoned you will be transmuted into strength. Have you noticed which patterns in your life are ready to shift? And are you prepared to embrace that change with courage? Chosen one, this alignment is not simply a moment in time. It is the beginning of a transformation that will echo through your spirit, your lineage, and the collective consciousness. The universe is calling you to rise, to embrace your wounds as part of your strength, and to step boldly into the next phase of your divine mission. Will you answer the call? Will you allow yourself to be rebuilt, one radiant stone at a time, into the temple of light you were created to be? Chosen. 1. This portal is an invitation to take a fearless dive into the depths of yourself. The structures that once felt immovable, the beliefs, fears, and patterns that shaped your life, will begin to dissolve, making way for something far greater. Have you ever felt confined by fears that seemed impossible to overcome? This alignment is here to transmute those fears into unshakable strength. What once seemed like eternal wounds will now be revealed as passages, sacred doorways to your evolution and growth. The night of this alignment is a particularly powerful moment. Meditating under the starry sky becomes more than a symbolic act. It transforms into a ritual of profound connection. Visualizing the energies of Venus and Saturn merging together opens a direct channel to the cosmic forces of transformation. Venus, with her unconditional love, soothes and heals, while Saturn, with his discipline, provides the structure to anchor that transformation. Will you take this time to still your spirit, to connect deeply with the universe, and to align yourself with the divine energies of this portal? Prepare for an awakening of heightened sensitivity. Your dreams will become vivid, almost luminous, carrying messages from the higher planes. Intuition will sharpen, becoming a direct channel of divine communication. The universe will speak to you through synchronicities, casual encounters, and sudden insights that feel too meaningful to be coincidence. How often have you dismissed such moments, not realizing they were divine messages? During this alignment, each of these signs must be observed with attention and reverence. They are not random, they are carefully placed for your evolution. Each chosen one will receive exactly what they need for their next stage of growth. There will be no mistakes in this process. Every insight, every revelation, and every moment of discomfort is part of a divine reconstruction project. Consider the words of Isaiah 64:8. We are the clay, you are the potter. We are all the work of your hand. This transformation is the Creator reshaping you, refining you into the vessel you were always meant to be. Are you ready to surrender to this divine process, trusting that every part of it serves your highest good? Prepare to unveil layers of yourself that you never imagined existed. This transformation is not limited to you. It will ripple outward, impacting your lineage and the energetic fields connected to your soul. Think of Abraham, whose obedience and faith set a course of blessings, not just for himself, but for generations to come. In Genesis 22:17, God promises him, "I will surely bless you and make your descendants as numerous as the stars in the sky." Like Abraham, the transformation you undergo now will resonate beyond your individual life, influencing those who follow. This is the moment to release what no longer serves you, the outdated beliefs, relationships, and fears that have kept you small. Have you noticed patterns in your life that feel heavy or constraining? This alignment is the time to let them go and embrace the truth of your essence. Recognize that every wound, every scar was not a mark of failure, but an invitation to greatness. They were sacred teachers, guiding you toward the strength and wisdom you carry today. Chosen one, transformation is underway. You are being reborn, not in an instant, but through a profound process of alchemy and renewal. This journey will not always feel smooth. There will be moments of intensity, clarity, and even darkness. But each wave of emotion and insight is a sign that the healing process is unfolding as it should. This is your time to rise, to step into your divine purpose and to recognize that you are part of a greater movement of transformation. The universe has chosen you, prepared you, and aligned you for this moment. Will you accept this call to greatness, to rebirth, to transformation? The portal is open. The journey has begun. And as you walk through, you are not only transforming yourself, you are becoming a beacon of light, guiding others toward their own awakening. Chosen one, the universe knows no loneliness. Every cosmic movement is an intricate dance of connections, a symphony of interwoven energies. The upcoming planetary alignment is not merely an astronomical event. It is a divine invitation to understand the profound truth that everything is interconnected. The proximity of Mars, Jupiter, and Uranus is no accident. It is a deliberate call for the union of the chosen one, a reminder that your individual journey is a vital thread in the cosmic tapestry of transformation. Have you ever considered how your life, your choices, and your energy contribute to something far greater than yourself? Each chosen one carries a unique frequency, a vibration that, when harmonized with others, creates a symphony of planetary evolution. The time for isolation is over. The belief that spiritual growth is a solitary path is a misunderstanding that this alignment seeks to correct. Mars, Jupiter, and Uranus each play a distinct role in this awakening. Mars brings the energy of determined action, the courage to move forward even in the face of immense challenges. It calls you to step out of passive contemplation and into purposeful motion. What is it you've been called to do but have hesitated to pursue? Mars's energy invites you to act boldly, trusting that the Creator's strength goes before you. Consider the story of Joshua, who was commanded to lead the Israelites into the Promised Land despite overwhelming obstacles. In Joshua 1:9, God says to him, "Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged. For the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go." Like Joshua, you are called to act with courage, knowing divine support surrounds you. Jupiter brings the energy of wisdom, abundance, and connection. It reminds us that individual growth is meaningful only when it contributes to the collective good. This energy broadens your perspective, helping you understand your role in the larger divine mission. Are you ready to expand your vision and align your personal goals with the Creator's greater plan for humanity? Just as Solomon sought wisdom, not for personal gain, but to govern justly, you too are called to use your growth to uplift others. In 1 Kings 3:12, God responds to Solomon's selfless request, "I will give you a wise and discerning heart." Let Jupiter's energy inspire you to seek wisdom that serves not just yourself, but the collective awakening. Uranus arrives as the great disruptor, breaking apart obsolete patterns and deconstructing structures that no longer serve the greater good. It is the planet of conscious revolution, representing the ability to imagine possibilities that transcend current realities. Have you ever felt the urge to challenge the status quo, to dream of a world that seems impossible? Uranus empowers you to see beyond the established, to envision and create what others dare not dream. Think of Jesus' ministry, which upended societal norms, challenged the religious authorities of his time, and introduced revolutionary teachings rooted in love and truth. In Matthew 5:17 he says, "Do not think that I have come to abolish the law or the prophets. I have not come to abolish them, but to fulfill them." Like Uranus, his presence represented transformation through disruption and renewal. This alignment is a concrete call for conscious collaboration. Each chosen one carries a piece of the cosmic puzzle. Alone, the fragments may seem small or incomplete, but together they form a masterpiece of planetary transformation. Do you recognize your role in this collective mission? The connections you form during this time will not be based on superficiality, but on energetic resonance. a sense of familiarity and purpose that transcends logical explanation. Prepare for unexpected alliances and profound connections. People who once seemed distant will emerge as key allies, and unlikely relationships will reveal themselves as essential to your mission. These collaborations will not follow traditional models. They will be based on authenticity, vulnerability, and shared purpose. Are you willing to dismantle the masks you wear and embrace the courage to connect in your truest essence? Remember the words of Ecclesiastes 4:12. Though one may be overpowered, two can defend themselves. A cord of 3 strands is not quickly broken. Together, the chosen one form an unbreakable network of light and transformation. The collective mission is not about competition or comparison. It is about honoring the unique frequency each person brings. Some will be healers, others activators or anchors of light. Some will be messengers, others visionaries who see the path ahead. Each role is equally important, and true strength lies in recognizing that every contribution is indispensable. Do you see the beauty in your role, no matter how small it may seem? This is not a moment for grand declarations, but for silent revolution, a transformation that will ripple outward through acts of conscious love, authentic connection, and genuine collaboration. The challenges ahead are too complex to face alone. Planetary evolution requires a collective intelligence that transcends current understanding, blending leadership and humility, teaching and learning. Chosen one, transformation is already in motion. Each heart that opens, each mind that expands, contributes to the great wave of planetary evolution. You are not just paving the way, you are the way. Your courage, your love, and your willingness to collaborate are the keys to unlocking the next stage of humanity's awakening. Will you embrace this moment, stepping into your role with confidence and humility? This is your time. The universe has aligned to remind you that you are not alone, that your purpose is woven into the grand design, and that together, the Chosen One are creating a new reality. Chosen One, the moment is now. Union calls us, dear friends. Responsibility is not a burden, but a sacred mission, entrusted to those who have been prepared to carry the light in these profound times of planetary transformation. To be a bearer of light transcends duty. It is an existential commitment that resonates across dimensions and aligns with the highest purposes of divine consciousness. Saturn stands as the guardian of divine discipline, bringing the structure needed to anchor spiritual gifts into reality. Its energy invites you to approach your mission with the precision of a cosmic architect, building a foundation for transformation that is both enduring and expansive. This discipline is not restrictive. It is a conscious alignment between your intentions, your actions, and the purpose placed within you. Have you embraced the alignment, allowing discipline to guide your gifts into their fullest expression? Venus balances this discipline with the softness of unconditional love. It reminds us that responsibility need not be a heavy weight, but can be a nurturing act of love. Every choice you make, every light you radiate, becomes part of a larger tapestry of planetary evolution. How can you balance discipline with love, ensuring that every action you take is rooted in compassion and divine purpose? Beloved Chosen One, the path of you is not linear. There will be moments of brilliant clarity when the truth shines brightly before you. But there will also be times of apparent darkness when your faith will be tested. In these moments, your true strength will emerge, not in avoiding the challenges, but in rising through them. Have you felt the winds of despair trying to extinguish your light? Are you ready to stand in your truth, even when the world around you trembles? True responsibility begins with self-knowledge. You are invited to explore the depths of your shadow, to confront the aspects of yourself that still need healing and integration. True light shines not through perfection, but through the full acceptance of your humanity with all its contradictions. The universe asks you now, what patterns, beliefs, or wounds are you ready to release? What light are you ready to embody? This is your invitation. Take the time to deepen your inner connection. Release what no longer serves. Recognize your unique mission and radiate your light without expectation. Trust in the cosmic process, knowing that you're not alone. Every chosen one is connected by a network of light, a divine web that transcends time and space. Your journey is not isolated. It is part of a greater collective movement, elevating the planet and awakening consciousness. As Christ said, "I am the way, the truth, and the life." John 14:6. This is not an egoic declaration, but a divine truth for each of us. Your very essence is the portal of transformation. You are not separate from the way, you are the way. Each step you take, each breath you draw, and each conscious choice you make materializes the evolution of all. The cosmos is watching. The earth is waiting. Your light is needed. We also want to take this moment to express our deepest gratitude. For those of you who feel called to support this mission through super thanks, know that your contributions help keep this light alive and allow these messages to reach others who need them. But even if you do not donate, your presence here is a gift, and we are thankful for you. Every interaction, every moment of attention is part of this collective awakening. May you walk forward in clarity, love, and strength. May your journey be filled with divine guidance, and may the Creator bless you abundantly as you step into your calling. You are not alone. You are part of something greater. You are chosen. Awaken, rise, shine.